I am in the middle of an easy game of Mayday-Mayday-Mayday. This is a daylight flight, indicated by an open draw pile here. This row shows the game up to now. I had a failure at altitude 18 with some additional problem, but I was successful in executing altitude 17 down to altitude 9. I'm now at altitude 8 and I master this altitude by placing this card, the 8. I redraw a card to my 4 hand cards and now have to face altitude 7. It is not possible to successful complete altitude 7 because I have to combine cards from my hands with plus and minus to get a result of 7. This is not possible here. So I have to discard now one of my cards as failure. I choose the discard of 14. I place it down here. This is a failure, but with no additional problem. I redraw. I have now to master altitude 6. I will do this by using 18 minus 10 minus 2. This is a 6. And I will decide to place the 18 because this card allows me to use this lever to lower my gear. I rotate the card and place it, and also I rotate the draw pile and all of my hand cards to indicate that my gear is down now. From now on, all cards 10 to 18 count as having a value of 1. For example, this 10 is a value of 1, this 18 is a value of 1. Okay, the next one I have to master is altitude 5. First, I redraw as usual. For altitude 5, it's just okay to put down this card, 5, a success. I redraw. For altitude 4, I will use 6 minus 2. This is 4, a success. For 3, I will combine these two cards, 2 plus this one. This is a 15, but because my gear is down, it has value of 1. So this is 2 plus 1, 3. I replace this one. For altitude 2, I place a 2, and for altitude 1, I place a 10, but because the gear is down, it has a value of 1. So at altitude 1, I place a card having value 1, and thus I'm now at altitude 0. I had only 2 failures during the descent, meaning that I was able to land the crippled airplane with minor damages only.